Huh? What? Now I see two golems fighting in the village, but Mikey are just staring at them. Stop it! I don't understand. What's going on now?
Huh? Don't get in the way, because my golem can beat yours. Now you can just ruin everything. Look at how they fight, and I really like it. The golems couldn't divide the emeralds that are inside the house.
Huh? Mikey, you're making a stupid mistake because you need to stop this fight right away. My golem can defeat yours with ease, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Ugh. Oh no, you've destroyed him now, and I'll avenge that with my sword. I'm the only one who gets these emeralds. Why did you come at all? I don't understand. I promise that one day I will find an opportunity to take revenge on you for what you have done.
Mikey, I'm not going to listen to you anyway. Now quickly give me the red blocks because we will divide the whole village in half and draw a red line that will go through the house. This will be the best solution, which I have no doubt about. I will divide the village with a red line.
Oh! Whoa, JJ, you're really doing it. You're actually dragging that line right through the middle of the farm, the bakery, and even Old Man Villager's house like it's no big deal. This is going to make everyone totally freak out.
I'm telling you, Mikey, if we don't make the line absolutely straight and completely fair, we're just going to keep fighting forever. So it doesn't matter if I have to slice through farms, wells, beds, or even a whole stack of emeralds.
Man, I can't believe you're this serious about it. Like you're not even hesitating when you plow that line right through my chest of cakes, my favorite chair, and even the wall where we hung our coolest painting. This is crazy.
Okay, Mikey, I'm starting the line right here at the edge of the village, and I'm going to walk in a perfectly straight path all the way through. No turning, no stopping, even if it means cutting through gardens, fences, houses, or whatever else gets in the way. The good thing is that we have now finished with the construction of this line. But I have a bad feeling about this. It is necessary to carefully ensure that Mikey's golem does not cross the red line in any case. Now this is my territory and no one can enter it. So now I'm going to look around the whole village carefully and figure out what to do next. It can't be...
Uh-oh.
The golem came over to my side and attacked a villager. We need to stop him urgently because that's not the way to do it. This is my side. I know that Mikey sent him here on purpose, so it's time to take revenge for what happened. It's been a long time since anything has made me so angry. I will destroy Mikey's golem.
How cool is it that you've managed to capture this villager now? It's really a lot of fun and makes me happy. Oh no!
I freed a villager and destroyed a golem! Mikey, this won't happen again! If you cross the red line again, the consequences will be much harsher. My golem is stronger and you know it. Are you really going to use a weapon now? No need! The arrow pierced my golem!
It's your own fault that this happened. So now I can say with confidence that I was able to take revenge. This is a fundamental red line. If you try to enter here, the consequences will be even worse. We urgently need to build a wall so that no one can enter here. I'll do it here. Everything is mine on this side of the red line. Oh!
Mikey, if you want to build a wall, then do it not on the red line itself, but a little further. If you really think you can protect yourself, then you're very much mistaken. I don't want this to happen again, but I want to protect my part of the village, so I'll take all the necessary resources for the construction. If just drawing a line isn't going to work because certain people don't know how to respect boundaries, then I guess I'll have to take it one step further and build a massive wooden wall right down the middle of the village to keep everything completely separated. I'm using the strongest planks I can find, stacking them up super high and making sure there's no gaps at all, so even if Mikey or his golems try anything funny, they'll just slam right into it and bounce off. Oops. Once this wall is finished, there will be no more sneaking, no more arguing, and definitely no more stealing from my side, because it'll be clear once and for all whose land is whose, and I won't have to deal with any more of Mikey's nonsense. I'm lining up every single plank as perfectly as I can, making sure it's thick enough and tall enough so that nobody... Huh? Hey, what the... Mikey's golem just ran straight through the wall like it's nothing, breaking all my hard work into pieces like he thinks this is some kind of joke. Fine, if that's how you want to play, then I'm calling in backup. All my golems, get over here right now and protect this wall. Don't let anything or anyone cross into my side again, no matter what. Woohoo! My golems have protected this part of the village. Every time I place another plank, it feels like I'm adding one more layer of protection between me and Mikey's madness. And honestly, I should have thought of building this wall a long time ago instead of trusting him to stay on his side. Oh, I'm not just building a wall, I'm building a fortress, a legendary barrier that's gonna stand strong against any golem attacks, random explosions, or whatever else Mikey can throw at it when he gets one of his wild ideas. By the time I'm finished, this wall is going to be so solid and unbreakable that even if Mikey brings an entire army of golems or tries to blow it up, he's still not getting past me. Not today, not ever. Mikey's golems will keep attacking! Nice try, Mikey, but my golems aren't just standing around for decoration. Your golem barely made it 3 steps before they smashed him to pieces like he was made of dirt. Now that I know my defenses are actually working, I'm going to make this wall even thicker, even higher, and even tougher so that nothing can get through, not even a whole squad of angry golems. I'm adding double layers of planks now, stacking them up side by side and reinforcing the bottom with extra blocks so nobody can just dig under and sneak into my side like some kind of sneaky thief. Oh, this is it, the ultimate barrier. Once I'm done, it'll be impossible for Mikey or any of his crazy creations to even touch my side without getting stopped in their tracks. Just a few more blocks and this village will finally be split perfectly. No more fights, no more stealing, and definitely no more golems running wild all over the place. Ho-ho! I want to attack Mikey's side! All right, golems, listen up. I want every single one of you standing by and ready to charge at full force because once I give the signal, we're going straight into Mikey's side and we're not stopping until every last block is under our control. I've got to hurry back to the house and grab every single piece of gear I've been saving for a real fight like this, because if we're going to take down Mikey's defenses, I need to be fully loaded and ready for anything he throws at us. First things first, I'm grabbing my strongest enchanted armor, a full stack of golden apples, a dozen healing potions, and anything else that's going to keep me standing while the battle rages on. Oh, and of course, I'm not going in without my automatic crossbows, my rapid-fire dispensers, and every piece of firepower I've been hiding. With all these weapons, Mikey's side won't stand a chance once we break through that flimsy wall of his. Just a few more minutes to suit up, rally the golems, and then it's game over for Mikey. This village is about to have a new king, and spoiler alert, it's not going to be him. Oh, and just to be extra sure nothing goes wrong, I'm grabbing this trusty pistol for close fights and another fully loaded automatic, because when the chaos starts, I want to be ready to blast anything that even thinks about getting in my way. We need to give the golems weapons. But they've already lined up here, so now I'll give each of them a weapon so that they can be with him. So that it would be more secure, so to speak, and as a last resort, so that if anything, they could protect. Ho-ho! Well, that's great. Now each of them has a weapon and everyone can very easily protect me if anything, because they are not only strong, but they also have weapons. And I also think that I need to go to the scientist now and see how he's doing there. In the meantime, you will be here, or on the contrary, guard this wall. I'll be back very soon. But it's just his house that it's very strange that no one opens it. He should be in the house itself. Uh-oh. It's very strange that he's not in the house itself, but it's possible that he's in his secret room right now, which I'll go down and check. And he's not here either. Most likely he might have gone somewhere and something happened to him, but I still think that someone could have stolen him, so we need to see if he's on the street right now. But so far, to be honest, I have no idea where he might be. The only option where I can look right now is just behind the wall. I have such a small feeling that he might have accidentally gone there and been abducted. What? They've kidnapped my scientist! We need to come up with something soon in order to save him, because they just hung him over the lava, and it's as unsafe as possible. Therefore, we need to come up with something soon in order to save him. I will need to get in there somehow, carefully and unnoticeably, and just release my scientist. But there are quite a lot of difficulties here, and especially on that tower, they have a main observer who, first of all, will need to be removed, because otherwise I will not be able to take my scientist in any way. But in order for me to succeed, I will use a special smoke screen, and by the way, I will need to ask one of my guards to help me and use a sniper rifle to remove the guard who is at the very top of the one above. I urgently need your help since you have a sniper rifle. You can also use it to defeat the guard who is on the tower. I really count on you. I hope that you will get in the first time, and I will be very grateful to you. Great, I hope you understood me, so now I'm waiting as soon as you get into it, I immediately run to save our scientist. Ho-ho! Now I rather ran to save the scientist. So far they haven't been distracted and they don't really understand anything, so now I'm going to use smoke screens with which they won't hate me and I'll be able to secretly pick up our scientist. So we need to get started as soon as possible and don't waste any time. Ho-ho! And it turns out pretty well. One of my golems just decided to distract them all, and that's why they all ran away, so now I have enough time to free our scientist. But I'll also have to deal with one golem first, but I don't think it's a big deal because I still have a cannon. Ho-ho! I think he definitely didn't expect this because he didn't even understand what was going on at all, but that's why I just managed to get here, and now I'm definitely going to save our scientist. So that I couldn't be seen for sure, I threw smoke bombs again in order to make it safer. And now I think I need to run back as soon as possible. Now he will definitely be safe. In fact, it turned out to be very, very cool and epic. The most important thing is that we were able to save him because in fact it was quite difficult, but the most important thing is that we coped with it and now our scientist is exactly at our place. Ho-ho!
Thank you so much for saving me. In fact, I thought that no one would save me. And for that, I'm giving you a very cool sniper rifle.
Ho-ho! It was most likely a new development of his that they probably wanted to steal. I think it's time to try it out as you test it on something. You just need to choose a goal. But now I know how I can test this sniper rifle. All I have to do is aim. This is for him because he decided to blow up my house. He was saved by a guard.
How lucky I am to have such a good guard. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even know what would happen to me. Ah!
I did it all because you wanted to blow up my house, and that's not acceptable at all. So you better get out of here before I hit you, because I'm doing this specifically so that you can just run away from here. I've never seen you here again. Well, I still think that he needs to be taught a lesson somehow, but there is a small problem that he has guards there now. In principle, I think if I go as carefully and quietly as possible, they won't even notice me. Well, in principle, I thought so, and decided that I could try to get past them. The most important thing is not to get caught in their field of vision. That's exactly what the red line is marked right now. That is, I can't cross it, and so on. They won't notice me for sure. So now I'm carefully moving past them, and you can see that they don't see me at all, and it's actually really cool. To be honest, I'm even a little worried, but I still think I can handle it, and they won't notice me anyway. Ho-ho! They haven't noticed me yet. In fact, he has quite a lot of guards, and you can see that so far I've been walking through them quite easily and I haven't had any difficulties so far. Now I'm heading towards his house, and so far I'm doing pretty well, but right away, I'm not gonna go in there, but I'm gonna stand there and see what he's going to do because he's probably at home and he's going to be waiting for me anyway, but I need to make sure he doesn't notice me. Ho-ho! So I'm already at his house, but for now I'll stand aside and observe the whole situation because most likely I think he's gonna leave his house now. For now, I'll hide in this forest and watch what happens, and when the right moment comes, I'll run right away.
Guards! Everyone, listen to me quickly. Now I'm ordering you to run after me. Some people stay here to watch and guard my house and make sure that nothing happens to it. Woohoo!
Great! He probably ran away for quite a long time, so I have quite a lot of time to get into his house. And I'm going to do this with a smoke screen so his guards won't notice me, and I can easily get into his house. Ho-ho! I threw a smoke screen, and now it's just as easy to get into his house with it. Great, I was able to get into his house. Ho-ho! Wow, there's quite a lot of dynamite here that I'm going to use right now since he wanted to try to blow up my house. Then I'm definitely not just going to leave it, and now I'm going to take it and try to blow up his whole house. Namely, I'm not going to spare dynamite. I'm going to use all the dynamite I have, and I'm going to use it all over the house so that it explodes, and the explosion is pretty cool. I've already placed quite a lot of dynamite, and I think it's probably even a lot. But on the other hand, I want to make sure that there's nothing left of his house, and there's just a huge crater. That's why I think we're going to see it now. Well, now I think it's time to go to some big tower in order to see the whole situation, because most likely he's attacking me now, and I'm going to try to stop him with my cool sniper rifle. Huh? That's why I'm going there sooner, because you never know what could have happened there while I was gone. Ho-ho! If anything, I'll shoot right away! It's time to use my sniper rifle. Huh? Because they've already started destroying the village on my side, so I don't think there's any need to delay, but rather use my sniper rifle to stop them all. Because if I don't do it, there's probably nothing left of the village, so I need to hurry up. Oh, that's how my sniper rifle did pretty well. And now I think I need to go and talk to him as soon as possible and decide how we're going to proceed. Because in fact, it's all as wrong as possible.
Huh? I can't figure out what you're doing here anyway.
What? On the contrary, I wanted to ask you, what are you doing anyway? Why did you steal my scientist and then hang him over the lava? If that's the case, I'll just blow up your whole house with this remote control because it's completely in dynamite right now.
Yes, well, just wait. You don't have to blow anything up or do anything else. I accept my mistake and understand that I started it first. I hope we don't share this village anymore because in fact, it's somehow wrong. Yep. That's why I'm giving you the emeralds for all that I've done.
Woohoo! I'm JJ, and today Mikey and I split the village in half. But in the end, my half turned out to be much cooler and stronger, and especially the guards. That's how our wonderful adventure ended.